Okay, so Eric, you said you haven't had like a real haircut in 30 years or something like that?
This will be the second one.
Oh, the
'cause I used
second
to have
one.
long hair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So last one was about 10 months ago.
Oh, wow.
And yeah,
And where was
So-
that at?
in Malaysia.
Malaysia, okay.
That's my favorite country.
And where, what city were you in over there?
Kuala Lumpur.
And who cut your hair?
I don't know, this nice gay Chinese guy.
There's always a gay man in every story. Tell us more, Mr. Eric.
Yeah. So it was, I was kind of tripping out because I hadn't done a haircut for so long, but it didn't really make it made a good difference because my hair was like all weighted down
Yeah.
and it seems like I have more hair now because it's lighter and medium length instead of all weighted down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It is true. I think just the shape of a haircut can make a huge difference in just how your hair looks, how healthy it looks, or whatever. And you said too, like you want a style where you don't have to do anything to it, right?
Yeah, I just comb it.
Yeah.
And I can accept if it's not perfect. I don't
Eric
have to
is-
do any like fancy stuff.
Eric is a basic international man. That's what he is. He's very basic.
Okay, I'm gonna turn you this way.
Yeah, so I'm kind of enjoying that my hair
Drop
looks more than.
So I still want to keep
Length,
some of the length then
Yeah.
because you're used to having longer hair. I'm not gonna use the clippers on you at all.
Alright,
But I'm gonna establish a line here with my
cool.
T-edger.
Oh, and I got all those curly, squirrely things.
I know.
I don't know. I guess it's cool. I don't know.
I think the
That's
curls are great,
Okay.
and we're gonna add some layers so that it kind of brings that curl out even a little bit more, maybe.
Wow.
Why not?
Cool, yeah.
I think having curly hair is an asset, and actually, people are perming their hair like a lot these days.
Oh, wow.
Yes, everybody wants some curls. They like the texture and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Does it feel weird to have your neck shaved since you barely ever have that done?
True, yeah.
Oh, you said neck, right? Neck?
Neck?
Okay.
Yes, that's what I said.
Now maybe you can tell, kind of in the upper back, I have kind of like a thin spot.
Okay, yeah.
So I think it had, yeah, so sometimes I can get exposed to more. I don't know if there's anything to consider about that, but
Oh, yes. That's another reason that layers will actually help because it kind of makes that hair like kind of spring up and the curl pattern will show more and it will give that area a little bit more coverage.
oh wow.
I know initially people think, oh, that area needs covering, so I should grow it out and then swirl it around or whatever. And the thing is, that doesn't actually help.
Wow.
It just draws attention to it, and then it doesn't really cover it. Like if it's windy, which it's basically always windy here, so
Oh yeah.
that's kind of a dangerous situation.
I love when she says swirl. It makes me so verklempt.
The clamped, huh?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Eric looking so much more manly already. It's only been 3 minutes.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Eric looking so handsome.
So what is the proportion of guys to women who come to your place?
I feel like it's almost 50-50. What do you think,
Oh.
Darlene?
It is.
Yeah.
We're over here with Darlene, world famous stylist.
No, I'm not.
Oh yes, you are. So shy, so understated. Darlene, tell the world, how do you feel when you style somebody's hair?
Your hair should cut really short.
How do you feel?
That Chinese guy
I
must
feel
have
like I'm
been for
just,
it.
It was
basically sometimes
It
playing.
wasn't like super
because
short.
It's a passion and I love what I do.
Mhm.
So it's not a job for me.
At first,
I see.
just wanted to do
It reaches deep in your soul and it makes you a
Yeah.
multi-dimensional
I
person.
love it. I love the fact that I get to
The
interact with different type of
weird
people.
because I didn't
Mhm,
have face
mhm.
hair.
You know,
That was a
and-
bigger change.
Oh,
well,
Yeah,
basically
like-
like a therapist also.
Yeah, I can show you
Hmm.
the
You're
so
like-
weird.
Because sometimes a lot of people
feel naked.
love
I
to
did,
just
yeah.
tell everything about
like that probably would
everything that's going on with them. I think because they probably don't really know us and we don't, you know.
You're like a bartender. Yeah,
Something like that.
I get that.
Or, you know, the doctor, you just go like every couple months or so, or every month, or whatever the situation is.
You're a hair therapist. I get it. I get it.
And we should get paid.
Wow.
No, I'm kidding. Because I know they get paid a lot, Jay. You should know that. My wife?
You know what? I don't know who this Jay is. I'm Ferrari. Okay. Let's just get that straight right
that's
now.
right. I'm in Ferrari.
Don't start pissing me off. We're only 6 minutes in this
Okay.
video, okay?
But
Anyways, go
Ferrari,
ahead.
aren't you
Yes.
supposed to be filming this over here?
Yeah, I'm doing both.
Yeah,
I'm
are
doing
you?
both.
Are you getting this?
Back to Eric. Well, you haven't really gotten to the meaty part yet, so
Oh,
you're just getting
really?
started here.
I don't know if we'll ever get to the meaty part because I'm vegetarian.
Yeah, there
Another quality Eric joke.
It is. It is.
The puns galore over
We
here.
can get to the
Puns
tempeh part or the tofu part or that weird papaya, no, jackfruit imitation.
Protein. Oh, jackfruit.
That funny
That's
jackfruit
it,
imitation
You know,
and
Eric,
stuff.
Eric, you never disappoint with these high-level jokes.
Jackfruit. It's really good.
I like jackfruit.
You like
too,
jackfruit?
but they're using it as a meat substitute sometimes. Right?
Oh.
Yeah.
You know,
don't
I like a different kind of jackfruit, but that's another story for another time.
Yes,
You know, reminds me of Thailand a little bit. You know?
and you need to go fill.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
But you can put taco seasoning on anything. It's pretty
Here we
good.
go.
Yeah, it's all about seasoning.
It's
That's
about
true.
the seasoning. Although I don't care how well a cricket or a beetle is
Oh,
seasoned.
no,
I still
yeah.
don't want to eat it.
You know,
Yeah.
speaking of taco seasoning, Manuel the other night, he was a joy. He was a dream. Oh, we're supposed to be talking about hair and Eric. Sorry. Eric, are you feeling better as a person by getting your hair clippy clipped?
Yeah, it's like my essence is becoming refined.
I see,
And
I
like this
see.
is reflecting, and it's from an outwardly manifestation, then reflecting inwardly.
Eric, he is
My
going
inner
deep.
Yeah.
Deep, deep, deep.
Wow.
Very deep.
I got a little sweaty on
This
that.
is some life changing, like
Wow.
aura melding kind of stuff going on over here.
I think he's basically saying that by the time you're done with his hair, he's going to be interested in golfing and drinking white wine and maybe reminiscing, you know, some Shakespeare quotes here and there.
Shaking the spear.
Oh, Eric with the puns.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
I'm not a
killing
spear
me.
shaker.
No.
Terribly delicious.
Are you sure? No.
Ferrari, are you a spear shaker?
You know what? I was just thinking about Manuel again, and yes, he was too. We were sword fighting in it. I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about that right now. This is supposed to be a hair video. I'm just gonna keep it all about Eric and Kitty.
Does somebody knock or
Kitty
no?
Fontaine in the house Hizze, doing a quality styling for Eric.
Yeah. Well, this is like, it's really a special opportunity.
I didn't
don't
even
think
know
I
it was
ever
gonna.
had such a highly qualified stylist ever. In my
She's
whole life.
highly qualified too. Let me
Yeah.
tell you, she's the best.
Which one?
She changes people's lives with a snip of a shear.
That's what I was talking about. Yeah. When
Yes.
Yeah.
Life changing.
Incredible.
Yeah.
That's true.
She really knows what she's doing.
Do you like using those funny scissors that are like comb scissors?
Yes, I do.
That's cool.
Texturized in shears. And thinning and I don't know, chunking and all kinds of
Chunking?
shears. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Chunking is when you take a chunk of hair out.
Oh,
Wow.
sounds so dangerous.
So dangerous.
Makes me want to lose weight or something. I feel fat now just hearing that, you know. I think I'm going to continue my manorexic diet.
Oh yeah.
Did
Yeah.
the word scared you?
The word scared me. I need to lose 30 more pounds now.
Oh my god. You're gonna be nothing after.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
Just
I
to
know.
disappear. Huh?
Now, you know, not to cause any jealous rivalries or anything, but Darlene, who do you think is a better stylist? You or Kitty
Oh
Fontaine?
my gosh. Do not even start.
Who's the better
There's
one?
no better stylist, okay?
Yeah?
Everybody has their own way of
Their own
things.
specialties?
Yeah.
I know Kitty's really good at blowing. Hair blowing, hair drying and stuff like that. She's really good.
Ah.
When I ask for a blow dry, she always does it really good. You know what I'm saying? And I say this as a gay man.
Yeah,
Okay.
but if she's doing like the chunking on the hair,
Yes.
you don't want to be blowing because
No.
No.
Those two things don't go together.
I think nobody wants to be doing blowing or chunking.
yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
sounds like a bad party where somebody drank too much.
Yeah,
You know?
exactly.
Oh, sounds really gross, you know. But yet intriguingly delicious. Do continue with that, what's the word I'm looking for? Narrative. Yes.
Wow.
You can tell Kitty is a world-class stylist because she wears giant hoops while she cuts. And you know, Darlene, you know that song about hoops, right? You know how that song
Of
goes?
course, my favorite.
Girls with hoops, sing it.
No.
Come on, give us a little
No,
style.
I can't sing it.
No, you can't sing that
No,
song?
I don't know how to
She's
sing
not a
it.
singer.
All right, that's a good song. I really
Even though
like it.
she's Filipina.
Yeah, that's true.
Bangla?
Yeah.
Wait,
Shockingly not a karaoke.
are you sure you don't have a little bit of Hawaiian blood in you? You're 100% Filipina?
She's not 100%.
Not 100?
No. I
Hmm.
don't know what the percentage is.
We're going to have to do some research on the genealogy.
Sounds like math more than research.
That's right.
Yeah, I had to take the sides down a little bit.
Oh yeah, the
You
sides
never
are
know.
going
I could
crazy.
have African on
Yeah,
it.
the sides were the biggest thing.
That was a lot going on there.
Say that again, Hawaiian, darling.
I'm not Hawaiian.
So this
I
is
mean, Ferrari.
Say again.
I'm not Hawaiian.
I know, but you look like you could be
I
Hawaiian.
know I can look like that.
You actually look like you can be Puerto Rican.
My hair
I
was
can look
mostly
like
wet.
anything.
Very much so, you know. I feel like you're kind of related to me in a distant kind of way.
Probably. Who
You know,
knows?
we got to do some research on that, figure that out.
Yeah.
What are you chomping on down here that's so fancy looking? What do we got going on here?
I'm having some pitas.
Mm-hmm. Some townhouse pita. Okay, very good, very
And
good.
I think it is. I'm not sure what flavor this is.
Oh wow.
Okay, okay.
Pretty good. It's kind of like
A little salty.
yes.
Very strong, very strong.
No, that's strong.
We got some interesting red pepper hummus.
Yes. It's chili.
It looks very delicious.
It is.
Or as Trump would say, hummus. He doesn't really know how to pronounce words. And then we have some fancy drinks down here. We have, what do we got going on here?
Have some champagne
Oh,
going with my crackers.
some champagne. What kind of champagne is that?
This is, I think it's white wine.
Okay, okay. And what about what's in that glass there? Is it just plain old H2? Just water?
Just water.
You're not going crazy with a vodka on the side or nothing like
No,
that?
no. I
Okay.
can't do. But you're supposed to be filming there.
Oh, yes. Let's get back to the main attraction. That's right. Kitty, what are you discussing with the great...
Disgusting? What are we
Disgusting. What are you discussing with the great Arik?
Well, we're just talking about these scissors. These scissors are really cool and expensive, but they're made in the same way that they make samurai swords. And these
Wow.
specific scissors are really good for wet or dry cutting.
Mm-hmm.
You notice, like, I didn't really re-wet his hair or anything.
Mm-hmm.
But so with curly hair, a lot of times I like to let it dry a little bit, then I'll wet it back down, because I want to see what the curl pattern's doing. So I just like to kind of play with it a little bit.
I like to play with it when it's wet too. I mean, do you
Yeah.
prefer more wet or dry playage,
Mm,
Kitty? What do you prefer?
Well, I mean, I could go either way, I guess.
Well, that I know. That's why I'm with you. But I mean, you
Finding
prefer.
the same page?
Oh
We're on
my
the same
gosh.
page. We both kind of swing for
At
both
first,
teams, you know.
Like try it dry and then wet after.
And then if it doesn't work that way, then yeah, I like to wet it down. You
Okay.
know.
Like that old
Yeah.
song, "Wet It, Flip It, Oh No."
It's really soak it, and then you go from there.
Suck it. You're getting very graphic, Kitty.
I know.
Very.
Oh, see, now we're doing it.
We went from dry to wet to
Do you
soaking.
like how the water bottle makes that quacking
Wow.
sound?
Oh yeah.
I feel like I'm running around naked on a golf course about 1 a.m. You know, those sparklers get going, you know? Really, really cool. I used to I used to run around naked in high school with some friends on golf courses. It was one of my favorite
yeah?
things to do. Yeah, yeah. That is a true story.
All in one.
Yeah.
That's what happens when, you know, you spend high school in Arizona. There's not much going on there. You got to invent things to
Oh
do.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You and your friends had a hole in one.
That came later that night. I had to convince one of my friends. I had to get him really drunk, you know. But yeah, we worked it out, you know.
Wow.
It was a very fulfilling 3-day relationship.
3 day?
Mm-hmm.
A long, meaningful one.
Very meaningful.
Did you meet the family?
No,
Mhm.
they do not like men of my persuasion. Darlene, what do you think of this masterpiece of a haircut? What do you think? What are your thoughts on this? You know how to do all kinds of styles. What do you think she's doing over there?
She's doing great.
She's doing pretty good?
Really great.
Yeah, rocking the Casbah?
Yeah, I started out longer. I was like, oh, how long do we want to go? And then I was like, oh, I want to kind of get this up over his ears a little bit. And
Yeah.
then,
Mm-hmm.
you know, like it's still going to cover your ear a little, but not so much.
It's really good.
Yeah.
You know, we got to make this like you're in a real salon, so don't mind me. I'm just going to provide some low-level atmosphere. Here we go.
There you go. Bars. There you go. It's good. That's actually really nice.
You know,
Yeah.
it's kind of like South Beach, Miami style, you know?
Clip to the beat.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
It's looking really, really good here.
Yeah.
Wow. So I had been experimenting, like, which way to part my hair, and I kind of just change it depending on
Yeah.
what kind of hair day it is.
You know what? That's a good way to do it, honestly. If
Oh.
it works better one way one day and then it works better the other day a different way, just do it that way.
The
Okay.
story of my love life. Right there in a nutshell.
Yeah.
I hear some chuckles over here. Again, from the master. You know, I think Darlene is a better stylist than Kitty, only because I want to cause some trouble right now.
Like seriously, just go and
I don't know.
point those there.
Yeah, you're going to have another
I don't
fight.
think you've ever seen me do hair.
You're going to have another fight with Will right now, aren't you?
No.
No, okay.
I was trying to shop, and then you just disrupted.
Okay, go ahead and shop. I'll stay over here.
Yeah.
Keep my eyes on the prize over here with Ari.
No.
Well, I'm guessing with cutting hair, you have this kind of understanding, like, okay, if I do this, then this is going to happen, and then it interacts with this section over there. Is it all interrelated, complicated like that?
Yeah, it is actually. That is exactly like you're kind of thinking like, okay, this is gonna fall that way. So, and I want this to look like full here, and I want it to look not so full by your ears. So, how can I make it less full there, but still keep the length? Okay.
Yeah.
It's almost like you're a chemist with hair.
chemist of hair.
You have to anticipate how the hair is going to react with the rest
Sort
of
of
the
like
hair.
the geometry of hair, and then
Yeah.
you know just the form of it. Like with curly hair, it gives you a little bit of an extra challenge because it goes all different ways. You know,
I don't want to
I
talk
like
about that topic
Oh.
anymore.
going all different ways.
Yeah, let's stay off that for a while. It's
Yeah.
very personal.
Mm-hmm.
Eric here is all man. He's all man. He's only interested in music, congas, floats, odes.
Oh, Ferrari, we were talking and you cut in with your commentary.
Sorry, it's what gay men do. We're very selfish
Oh
like
my
that.
gosh.
Go ahead, keep going, keep going.
Well, do you ever feel like you have to, or that, do you ever find it's helpful to take into consideration someone's like head shape or face shape or something? Is that a factor?
It is a factor, actually. Yeah, like if you have like a very round face, or if you have a very long face, then you might want to have fullness in different areas than what might be what's normally done, you know?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's something that you got to think about too, I think.
Huh.
For example, if you have a Mr. Potato Face, you don't want a bowl cut.
Right?
That'd be the worst thing.
Yeah.
It'd be the worst possible choice right there, you know.
What kind of special technique was that? It's kind of like
Bowl
like
cut?
oh no! Just now it was kind of like a
Oh,
giraffe
sliding.
was
Yes.
munching on my hair.
Yes. Have you had a giraffe munch on your hair before? I was slide cutting, so I was like taking some of the weight out, but leaving a little bit of the length in there.
You know, slide cutting is so dangerous because you feel that cold stainless sharp steel sliding against the skin. You don't know what's going to happen. You pray that she's in a good mood.
Pray. Just
Maybe
pray.
it was more like a rabbit.
Like a rabbit.
Yeah, it wasn't so dangerous.
Yeah.
Eric, you're looking so good that your value is going up in American society as I speak.
Whoa.
It's pretty heavy duty. I think eventually at some point a girl will come to like you.
Oh my gosh. I think it's happened before.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen for him. I feel it.
Yeah.
I do.
Do you know what? Actually, I had a client in today, and I hadn't cut her hair since before Thailand. And she was like, oh, I was asking for you a couple months ago, and you were still in Thailand. And anyways, we were talking, and she goes, I have a boyfriend now. I was like, oh my gosh, that's great. She goes, seriously, like you cut my hair, and I was feeling like such a badass chick that I just had so much confidence. She's like, I actually talked to this boy first. Like I saw him, and I was like, oh, he's cute. And she's like, yeah, and I never do that. But I was like, hey, you should call me.
That's how you do
I was
it.
like, oh, see, that's
how
an
you do it.
example right there
Yeah.
of how a haircut changed her life.
Wow.
Yeah. You know, like
Wow.
that's pretty sweet. I'm like, well, I'm glad I was able to facilitate that for you. No, I didn't really do anything.
Yeah, it sounds like a side business model might be burgeoning here.
Oh yeah.
I like it.
A
Matchmaker,
haircut.
matchmaker, hair cutter.
Well, I had a funny
Yeah.
test because the second time I met with my girlfriend, I had that new haircut, and
Uh-huh.
my hair was just like kind of out of control, and I didn't even. So we met and we had a nice hangout and everything. It was really great. And then when I got back to my place, I looked in the mirror and my hair was like totally crazy. Like it looked so bad. I'm like, oh my gosh, I went all that time looking like this.
Oh my gosh. Like,
Yeah, but you know,
And
some
then she
people
still
like
liked
the real. They like the real.
and she
Yeah,
still liked you.
still
even
liked
with
me
the crazy.
despite that. So that was
Yeah.
that was a real sign.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, I feel like Ferrari, and I've seen him in the same 3 outfits for like months. And
You know, we
months,
shouldn't
you
be
know?
talking about that on video.
I still liked
Yeah.
him, so.
Let's
Yes,
keep the
I'm not
personal
that
things out of
shallow.
this style.
Oh
video.
no, you didn't like that. That's funny. Well, you can cut it out.
Nobody
All right,
needs to
so-
know about the living lifestyle of Ferrari.
Oh no.
Not really.
Inquiring minds want to know. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna thin this out a little bit. So this might feel like a giraffe munching on your hair too. I don't know.
Cool.
Yeah, what this does is it cuts some of the hair short and it keeps some of them long, so it takes out some of that bulk, but there's still a little bit of that length.
Let me get a close up of
Get
your
the curl.
technique here. Let's see
Wow.
what's happening. A little bit in the dark here, but I'm getting something.
Yeah, it's a little dark, but you can sort of see.
Impeccable technique.
Impeccable.
Impeccable. So does anyone ever say peccable? Just impeccable.
Only in.
Hmm.
It's like when you hear the word knoll, it's always got grassy before it.
Yeah.
The grassy knoll.
Yeah.
It usually has to do with Kennedy in some way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, there's funny, like some words we just use in one way,
That's right.
but it has other potential things. Like ruthless.
Yes.
Well, then there's Ruth.
Or that famous
They're so
saying,
rude.
how about undeniable retractability? I hear that all the time.
Oh,
Oh,
do you?
man.
Mm.
Huh?
Except with Ruth, then you have the girl's name.
Yes,
So that's
True.
kind of cool.
that's weird.
So there's, yeah.
Ruth is not really a girl's name anymore.
It is.
It hasn't been a
actually.
girl's name in quite a
Actually, I
long
had a
time.
friend in high school. His name's Ruth.
Like I said, quite a long time.
Oh, whoa. Ferrari is just being one of those jabby, you know what, today. Hi.
It doesn't mean you're not
Looks
gorgeous.
like Ferrari had to go look for that boy toy again.
And it's not, I'm not saying you're not gorgeous. You know? Time doesn't destroy everybody, you know. Sometimes time enhances.
Sometimes.
Yes.
You know what? If she did some
I hear some
crop
crazy
cleaning,
munching over
That
here.
would help a lot.
Like a rat.
Oh, really?
What are you looking up, famous stylist? What are you looking up?
Yeah, you put it in there and then
Looking
just
at
as
what?
Your hair dries, it dries into curls.
Huh?
Uh-huh.
Put your head
Just
in.
clothes? You're gonna get some more clothes even though you gotta throw things out?
Yeah.
Well, that makes a lot of sense. That's how I live. Here we go with the buzzer.
Have enough clothing.
You know, I think I'm gonna change my gay voice now. I'm gonna go to baseball announcer. Here she is with the shears. She's going down the lane, folks. Oh, it's a close cut. She's in with the
Okay.
buzzer.
I'm gonna cut all of that out, actually.
No, you're
I think
not.
I'm cutting all the dialogue out.
No, you can't do
I
that.
can.
No, it's amazing.
Are you gonna be able to send this long of a video, or have you been stopping it and starting it at all?
Uh-oh.
Uh-huh.
You said long form.
Yeah, and I said to break it into video so we can go together.
Sorry.
Okay.